fellow bookworms to Tibra's Den. My name is Whitney and I have another bonus video for you guys. Today we are doing a book haul. You can see we have quite the stack to go through here. Really excited to do that. Boo Boo is being annoying here. And so yeah, I'm going to get into that in a second. These aren't even all the books. We actually have 8 more, but they're for a different video. And that should be coming out soon. It's another bonus video. Really excited for it. And there's actually one that's not here yet because it was a pre-order, but I think it actually was shipping today. So really excited. I just didn't want to wait until it got here. But before we get into this, remember to please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on a thing. There's going to be more bonus videos like this. And then we also do our book of the month discussions every Monday. We do a weekly read every Wednesday. We also do a Throwback Thursday where we cover some of my childhood favorites. And we do a series Saturday where we're currently making our way through the Dresden Files series. So a lot going on. You see Nini's, Marley, Boo Boo was the one that jumped up and was being a wreck. And then Anya, who looks a lot like Marley, is just wandering around. Apparently we're going to have a dog pile back behind me. But yeah, really excited for all the books I got. Most of these are from thrift books, minus the 3 that I'm going to talk about at the end of this video. 2 of these are from a local thrift store called Savers, and then 1 is from Amazon. It is a book I've already talked about on this channel, if that gives you a little bit of a hint. So really excited to discuss those. I'm running out of room because dogs are everywhere. But let's go ahead and start with this first one here. And so this is one that I got, and the other one is the pre-order. And this is Peace Talks by Jim Butcher. I can't remember the name of the last one, but these are the most recent ones, the 2 recent ones in the Dresden Files series, and these were the only 2 that my husband didn't have because they came out, after the fact, after we got married and such, and he didn't buy them. And so, yeah, I got this one, and then, like I said, the last one is a pre-order, and I have heard these 2 you really need to read back to back, which we're doing anyway since we're working our way through the series. And so, yeah, the last one should be here soon. Even though I don't have it, I'll put a picture of it here, and so you'll know what I'm getting. But yeah, really excited for this one. And this just finishes up the Dresden Files up to this point. I think there's supposed to be 3 more kind of a trilogy added onto the series that are kind of like a major apocalyptic event. I cannot speak today. So yeah, excited to have this one so I can complete my Dresden Files series. And then let's go ahead and do this package here. So I did pre-open these. 1, just to make sure I got the right books, and then 2, that way I wasn't struggling to open them on camera. So as you know, I'm a big Nora Roberts fan, and I'm currently working my way through her collection, trying to complete it. And so I got several more Nora Roberts books. The first one is, actually has 3 different authors, and it's the Historical Christmas Stories, 1999. So it has Nora Roberts, Patricia Potter, and Ruth Langan. And yeah, really excited to have this one in my collection as well, so I can finally mark that off. And then I got The Law is a Lady, which is one of her older standalones. And these were kind of hard to get. Some of them weren't available on thrift books. I had to put on my wish list, and a lot of them had the cover like these. So I think this is part of the Language of Love collection. Yeah, this is the collector's edition of Nora Roberts' Language of Love. And so yeah, there's several of these that I'm hoping to get to complete those stories that I don't have in my collection. So I have that one. And then let's see here. This one is by itself. And I didn't open it wide enough. So this is another Nora Roberts one. You can see what I got most of, and this one doesn't have anything, but it's Once More with Feeling. I know the sticker's kind of blocking it there, but this is one that again wasn't on my list, and so I'm excited. It is in pretty good shape, even though it's just kind of plain on the outside. That doesn't bother me at all. It is in good shape, so really excited to have this one as well. Uh, there's so many. Makes me so happy. I'm getting so close. And okay, so I'm gonna save that one that's in this package, the other one for last. And so this is another one of the Language of Love, and they have numbers. This one was number 2, and this one's number 20. So, but yeah, this one is Her Mother's Keeper, and I'm really excited to have that. Like I said, it does kind of go along with this one. I'm gonna have to do more research and see. I might go ahead, even if I have some of these, go ahead and try to get all the numbers, because that would just be very pleasing to me. But first, I want to just get everything in her collection, and then I'll worry about that. So I'm gonna skip the other book in that one. I want to do that one, next. And so next in this package, these ones go together. So I have the Little House in the Prairie series. My sister had it, but there's 2 missing from it. So I got Little House on the Prairie. Got that one, and then I also got The Long Winter. So that will complete the Little House in the Prairie collection I have, which makes me very happy. These ones, I was trying to get ones that were very similar to what I already had. These are very different, but honestly, I couldn't find one. I couldn't tell, what they were. So I ended up going, or they were in bad shape. They weren't in good or very good condition. So I ended up going with like the library binding ones, and got these 2. So even though they don't quite match up with what I have, at least I now have those in my collection. So really excited for that. Let's see. I'll go ahead and going to save that one. So we'll go ahead and do these 2. So these 2 are children's books, and I got them from Savers, like I said. So I got an Anne McCaffrey one, and this is Black Horses for the King. So really excited to have this one. I am making my way through my children's books pretty quickly. Probably only have a couple more months of what I have on my shelf. So I'm starting to look for more that I can keep doing, like the kids corner type for my Throwback Thursdays. So of course I've read Anne McCaffrey before, and so when I saw that there was a children's book, I didn't know she made children's story, but I went ahead and grabbed that. And then this one, it just caught my eye. It's called The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Perilous Journey. So it's by Trenton Lee Stewart, but it just really caught my eye. And then the cover, the synopsis sounded pretty interesting. It says, the mysterious Benedict Society is back with a new mission, a mind-bending international scavenger hunt. Love scavenger hunts, designed to test their individual talents. As they search for all the clues and riddles Mr. Benedict has hidden for them, Rainy, Sticky, Kate, and Constance face an unexpected challenge that will reinforce the reasons they were brought together in the first place and require them to fight for the very namesake that united them. So, really excited to read this at some point and then talk about it. I'm gonna try to get some kids' books, like I said, so I can keep doing the Throwback Thursdays with the Kids Corner once I finish my own favorites from childhood. So that's that one. And then I have this one was from Amazon. Absolutely love the cover, but Conspiracy of Cats by B.C. Harris. I did a new author highlight. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked down in the description below. But I needed a physical copy. And this cover, it's like velvety. Like, it's so pleasing to touch. Absolutely love it. It's a stunning book. Like, love the cover art. The cat on the black background is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, really excited to have a physical copy. Definitely going to be rereading it in my favorite medium. I'm not a big e-reader, and that's how I read it the first time. And I actually talked to the author. She sent me an email. I've been kind of talking back and forth with her husband, But I did talk to her. If you saw my new author highlight, I mentioned a few things that just kind of dropped the book down for me. And she did say that they do call the hyenas painted dogs locally. So that's where she got that from. And that's kind of what I was thinking because it just didn't make sense. Um, and we just kind of discussed a few other things, but yeah, really excited to have a physical copy. And like I said, it's so soft, I just want to keep petting it. Like it is a cat. But yeah, really excited to have this in my collection, and I will be rereading it. If you didn't see my new author highlight, check that out and give this author some support. Go buy this book. It's absolutely amazing. I will leave a link down in the description below where you can pick this up. Love this so much. So yeah, that is those books. And then the last one that I wanted to wait. Next month I'm choosing my book of the month based on my mom. And so I also want to do another weekly read. And so this one has been on my list to get for quite a while. And they had it on Thrift Books. And so I'm going to be doing this as a weekly read in December. I guess, yeah, it should be November by the time this video comes out. But right now it's still October. And so it's My Sergei by Ekaterina Gordeeva, which I think her last name's different now. I think she got remarried. And this, my mom loves figure skating. Like that was her favorite like Olympic sport. Like she would always watch it. And this was one of her favorite couples. And so yes, it's her love story with Sergei, and it's such a tragic story. And I remember reading this, my mom, and when I was older, like I was a teen at the time, but I was old enough to read this, and she's like, "You should read this book. Like it's absolutely amazing." And we worked for the horse trainer at the time, and we lived on the property. And so I was inside and I was reading it, and I just finished it, and I was bawling, like full on bawling. And she comes in and she's like, "What's the matter?" Like thinking something's majorly wrong. And I was, "You're a stupid book." Like, I mean, it is just so heartbreaking. And the fact that it's a true story, like, oh my goodness. If you haven't read this book, like you definitely should. But make sure you have tissues close at hand. Like it will break your heart. And so yeah, so excited to revisit this one as an adult. Probably bawl my eyes out all over again. But yeah, it's just such a heartbreaking story, and obviously true. So yeah, really excited to finally have this one in my collection. It's been on my list for a long time. So that is all the books. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because the other one's coming. And then plus 8 more, which you will see in a different video. So yeah, 20 new books, which really shouldn't have gotten, but like I said, the Nora Roberts one, I'm working on completing my collection so I can justify those along with the Little House on the Prairie ones. Needed those. And I needed the Dresden File one so we can finish the Dresden File series. Maybe didn't need the 2 new children's books, but hey, I'm going to be using those for videos. And Conspiracy of Cats and My Sergei, I definitely need to have on my shelf. So don't feel too guilty about getting these books. Even though I probably shouldn't have. Really excited to have them. I'm going to leave you here for the book haul. Like I said, please make sure you are subscribed and you do have the bell notification on, because I have another bonus video coming out, which I am so excited for. And then remember, our book of the month for November is Obsidian Butterfly by Laurel K. Hamilton. Hopefully you are joining us as we do those videos. I'm going to leave you guys here. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these, if they're on your list. Anything like that, your thoughts on any of them. And yeah, happy reading, everyone. Bye.